Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're going to compare two mid-range smartphones below the 25k price segment, the Vivo V11 Pro with the Huawei Nova 3i. So these two devices are priced below the 25k price segment, with the Vivo V11 Pro priced around 26k, strictly not below the 25k, but we have the Nova 3i priced 20,999, and both are really good and premium smartphones in this price segment. So let's get started with the detailed comparison. First up, let's have a look at the design and build quality. So design wise, you can see that both these devices have the full view display with the minimal bezels, and here you can see that the design of the Vivo V11 Pro is slightly superior because of the water drop display and lesser bezels at the bottom, and overall you can also see that the design looks quite good. You can see the curved edges feels nice, but when it comes to build quality, that's where the Nova 3i excels. You can see that this is finished in glass and metal and has superior build quality when compared to the Vivo V11 Pro, which is more of a plastic build. So that's where the Nova 3i takes the lead with excellent build quality in terms of the glass and metal construction. And you can also see that the dual coloring of the dual layer finishing on dual color finishing on the Nova 3i looks really great, and especially the blue color variant, which looks really good. The Vivo V11 Pro also has a gradient color. This is the starry night color, which feels nice, but overall in terms of the build quality, fit and finish, the Nova 3i is the winner here. So that was the design and build quality of these two devices. Now next, let's talk about the display. So here we have a 6.41 inches of Full HD Plus resolution display on the Vivo V11 Pro, while we have 6.3 inches of Full HD Plus resolution display. Now we have a Super AMOLED panel on the Vivo V11 Pro, while it's an IPS LCD panel on the Nova 3i. Now you can see that the display quality as such looks really good on both the devices. We have Gorilla Glass protection on the Vivo V11 Pro, while we don't have any such protection offered on the Nova 3i. But the display colors are really good on both the devices. The touch response feels superior, but overall the display quality is a tad better on the Vivo V11 Pro because it has a Super AMOLED panel. Now next, let's talk about the software. So this is one area where these two devices differ a lot. We have the EMUI 8.1 on the Nova 3i, while we have the Fun Touch OS on the Vivo V11 Pro. Both the devices offer plethora of modes and options to choose, including smart split screen, dual app support, and a whole lot of features, including support for themes and customizations. But here we would say that the UI of the Nova 3i feels a bit more refined, especially the EMUI, which has really improved over the time, and it is one of the really good customizable UIs available. But again, that's a personal choice. Our choice here would be the EMUI 8.1 because it's a bit more refined and looks better. Now talking about the performance, so we have the Snapdragon 660 octa-core chipset on the Vivo V11 Pro, while the Nova 3i is powered by the Kirin 710 octa-core chipset with 4GB RAM, while we have 6GB RAM on the Vivo V11 Pro. The V11 Pro has 64GB storage, while the Nova 3i has 128GB of storage. Now the Snapdragon 660 is one of the really powerful chipsets in this price segment and does a really good job, especially in terms of the gaming experience, and it is really great in terms of the overall experience. But when it comes to the Kirin 710, again a really powerful chipset, it is comparable with the Snapdragon 660, and again in terms of day-to-day experience, it is really superior. But when it comes to gaming, that's where the Vivo V11 Pro with the Snapdragon 660 performs a tad better, because the GPU on the Nova 3i is not really as powerful as the Vivo V11 Pro. So gaming experience is a tad superior on the Vivo V11 Pro, especially with larger display as well. Now moving on to the other aspects, we have fingerprint scanner located on the back panel on the Nova 3i, while we have in-display fingerprint scanner. That's a new technology from Vivo. That's an innovative technology, while we have the regular fingerprint scanner located at the back panel. Now the fingerprint scanner performance is pretty good. We would say the Nova 3i is a tad faster, and in terms of the face unlock, that's where the Vivo V11 Pro again takes the lead with IR face unlock available, while we have the regular face unlock on the Nova 3i. So that was the performance aspect. Now moving on to the cameras. So we have a dual camera setup on both these devices. We have a 12 and 5 megapixel camera combination, while we have 16 and 2 megapixel camera combination on the Nova 3i. The Vivo V11 Pro has f-stop 1.8 while it's f-stop 2.2 aperture on the Nova 3i. Both have dual camera systems. Now on the front panel again we have a dual camera on the Nova 3i with a 24 megapixel front camera and a 2 megapixel secondary camera, while on the other hand the Vivo V11 Pro has 25 megapixel selfie camera. Now looking at the camera samples taken with these two devices. In daylight conditions you could see that both these devices offer good details and colors, and overall clarity also looks good, but the details are slightly better on the Vivo V11 Pro, and the color tones are slightly natural on the Vivo V11 Pro, and the Nova 3i is definitely good, but it tends to saturate a bit, especially when you turn on the AI mode. So overall in terms of the clarity both these devices are really good, but Vivo V11 Pro definitely has an edge in terms of the details being offered in the regular daylight conditions. Even in close-up images you can see that the Vivo V11 Pro has slightly better details. Now low light performance, that's where the Vivo V11 Pro again takes the lead with the better low light capabilities and also the backlit HDR mode. Now looking at the selfie camera, again you can see that both these devices have a good selfie camera, good performance all round. The skin tones is only area where they two differ, and the details and clarity are pretty good. But even with the single camera, the Vivo V11 produces better portrait shots for the selfie camera, and the Nova 3i, even with the dual camera setup, the edge detection is not that great. So overall in terms of the camera performance, we would say the Vivo V11 Pro definitely has an edge. And also Vivo V11 Pro has 4K resolution support. Neither of them have electronic image stabilization as of now. Now finally talking about the battery. So we have 3400 capacity battery on the Vivo V11 Pro, and it's 3340 mAh capacity battery on the Nova 3i. Now both these devices have one shortcoming. Both have a micro USB charging slot, and neither of them have USB Type-C port. That's definitely one of the downsides of both the devices. But on the other hand, we have fast charging supported on the Vivo V11 Pro, while there is no fast charging on the Nova 3i. So in terms of the battery performance, both are quite similar, but we again feel that Vivo V11 Pro has an edge here, slight edge in terms of the overall battery performance. So now summing up, which is the better smartphone here? So the Nova 3i is priced 21k, while the Vivo V11 Pro is priced 26k. There is almost a 5k difference between these two devices. The Nova 3i is definitely a great package, especially with a great design and build quality, good display, good software, decent performance all around, and decent battery life, again with good cameras. So the pricing of 20,999 is a great pricing for the Nova 3i, but it lacks a few things. One is that there is no 4K recording, there is micro USB charging slot, no fast charging, and no Gorilla Glass. But on the other hand, the Vivo V11 Pro at 26k is a lot costlier, and almost 5k costlier than the Nova 3i, but it comes with a lot of innovations, including in-display fingerprint scanner. It has IR face unlock and in-display fingerprint scanner, and also Super AMOLED display and a slightly more powerful Snapdragon 660, and also there is fast charging supported along with Gorilla Glass. But the downsides of the Vivo V11 Pro is a plastic build and also micro USB charging slot at 25k price segment. So both these devices have their own pros and cons, but if you have money to spend at 26k, the Vivo V11 Pro definitely is a great package overall. And if you are on a tight budget, go for the Nova 3i. So that was the comparison of the Vivo V11 Pro with the Nova 3i. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button for more videos. This is Nirmal signing off. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.